Hello dear children, welcome back to the Knowledge series by Amit Publishing House. I am Vandana and we are doing book 6. This is a grammar book, English, grammar plus skills unleashed workbook. So children, today we are going to start with a new chapter and it is chapter number 14 of your book and the name of the chapter is Perfect Tense. So let's start with the chapter. The perfect tenses indicates an action or event that occurs at a given time. So ये ऐसे actions को indicate करता है जो एक particular time पे होते हैं. It may be present, past or future. It is formed with the help of verbs to have. So have की मदद से ये बनाए जाते हैं. Now look at the chart below. Tense is given. First person is, second person and the third person. Present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. So present perfect, in the present perfect we have used I have eaten rice, we have eaten rice in the first person, you have eaten rice in the second person and she has eaten rice and they have eaten rice in the third person. Similarly in the past, क्योंकि past की बात हो रही है, so यहाँ पे in the first person we have used had use करते हैं. I had eaten rice. We had eaten rice. You had eaten rice. She had eaten rice and they had eaten rice. In the future perfect tense, we write shall have been. I shall have been eating rice. We shall have been eating rice. You will have been eating rice and she will have been eating rice and they will have been eating rice. So these are the some chart given here. Now let's come to the next topic, the first topic, and it is the present perfect tense. अभी तो हमने short में and in a chart form हमने पढ़ा. Now we are going to read about that in detail. So first is the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense क्या होता है? The present perfect tense tells us about an action that began in the past. So ऐसा action जो past में शुरू हुआ था and was completed in the present time और अभी खत्म हो रहा है. We use has or have and the past participle to express this tense. So has have हम इसमें use करते हैं और past participle form इसमें use करते हैं in the tense. The structure of sentence in present perfect tense is for affirmative means positive sentences and for negative sentences. So here first we write down the subject. Subject लिखते हैं, उसके साथ हमें has या फिर have लगाना है. Then the third form of the verb, the past participle form है या फिर उसे हम यहाँ पे use करते हैं. Means the third form of the verb यहाँ पे use होता है and the object is written. She has taught us how to speak. उसने हमें पढ़ाया है कैसे बोलना. They have traveled a lot. वो बहुत ज़्यादा travel कर चुके हैं. Risha has played table tennis for a long time. Risha जो है table tennis खेल रही थी बहुत लंबे टाइम से. So here children we can see she मतलब एक singular के साथ हमने has use किया है. They मतलब plural के साथ have और Risha is a single girl तो उसके साथ भी हमने has use किया. अब has के बाद हमने लिखा है third form means जो हमारा past form है वो यहाँ पे use किया गया है. And then we have inserted the object. For the negative sentence. अब negative sentence में क्या करते हैं? Subject लिखते हैं, फिर has have लिखते हैं, फिर not लगाना है. And then we have to write down the third form and then the object. The driver has के बाद हमें not come yet. Jaya has not brought new books and they have not been to London. नेक्स्ट इज फॉर इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंस. अब इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस के लिए क्या यूज करते हैं? हैज हैव तो हम स्टार्टिंग में लगा देंगे, उसके बाद हम सब्जेक्ट लिखेंगे एंड देन वी आर गोइंग टू राइट डाउन द थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब एंड देन द ऑब्जेक्ट. सो हैव वी कंप्लीटेड आवर वर्क? हैव यू सीन द ताजमहल और हैज द बर्ड डाइड? सो यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि सबसे पहले हमने हैज हैव यहाँ पे यूज किया है और उसके बाद हमने सब्जेक्ट लिखा है एंड देन वी हैव रिटन द थर्ड फॉर्म हियर एंड देन वी हैव रिटन द ऑब्जेक्ट. नाउ यूज ऑफ प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस के यूज क्या है? द प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस इंडिकेट्स दैट द एक्शन बीइंग began in the past and was completed in the present time. So present perfect tense कहता है कि काम तो पहले शुरू हुआ था पास्ट में लेकिन वो अब जाके खत्म हुआ. So here some examples are given. He has just finished eating breakfast. So उसने अभी खत्म किया है ब्रेकफास्ट खाना. खा तो पहले से रहा था पर अभी उसका ब्रेकफास्ट खत्म हुआ है. The moon has just appeared. Moon अभी just आया है. It is used when the exact time of an action is not known. So ये कब यूज किया जाता है? जब exact time हमें एक्शन का ना पता. For example, we have known him to be generous. हम उसे जानते हैं कि वो बहुत ज्यादा generous है, दयालु है. It is used to describe a past event when we think more about its effect. So ये किसी past event के बारे में बताता है जब हम उसके बारे में और ज्यादा we know about its effects on the present. इसका इफेक्ट जो है प्रेजेंट के ऊपर आ रहा है. I have torn my shirt. मैंने अपना मेरा जो शर्ट है वो फट गया है. So I cannot wear it. अब ये जो है बोला नहीं जा रहा, ये लिखा नहीं आ रहा, लेकिन ये कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस उसके बता रहे कि मेरी जो शर्ट है फट गई है. She has lost her train ticket. अब उसकी ट्रेन की टिकट खो गई है. So she cannot undertake the journey. इसलिए वो जर्नी में नहीं ट्रैवल कर सकती, ट्रेन में ट्रैवल नहीं कर सकती. It denotes an action that started some time ago and is continuing till the time of utterance. So ये बताता है कि जो काम है वो कुछ समय पहले शुरू हुआ था और अभी तक चल रहा है. At the time of utterance means बोलते समय. Utterance means बोलना. My mother has known her for 10 years. मेरी मदर उसे 10 सालों से जान रही है. I have lived here since I was a child. मैं यहाँ जब से रह रहा हूँ, जब से मैं एक बच्चा था. It is also used to show that an action is repeated several times. ये जो यूज होता है ये तब भी यूज होता है जब एक एक्शन को हम बहुत बार यूज रिपीट करते हैं. For example, she has helped me several times. Now, we use for to talk about a period of time and since to talk about a particular time. So for use करते हैं एक period के लिए और since use करते हैं particular time के लिए. In the past. Example is given here. Shalini has been absent for 4 days. So हमें पता है कि यहाँ पे एक लंबे समय की बात हो रही है, 4 दिन की बात हो रही है. And the next sentence, Shalini has been absent since Monday. अब यहाँ पे since कब यूज हो रहा है? जब हमें पता है कि वो मंडे एक पर्टिकुलर दिन पता है हमें. बट ऊपर वाले सेंटेंस में हमें नहीं पता कि वो 4 दिन कौन से वो 4 दिन थे. बट यहाँ हमें पता है सेकंड में कि वो मंडे की से वो एब्सेंट है, तो मंडे की यहाँ पे बात हो रही है. Now correct each sentence and rewrite them in the given space. India has got independence in 1947. So here we have to correct this sentence. See, so here children we are going to write. So children, now let's come to the book exercise. The first question is, India has got independence in 1947. So here has to be converted into the had form, means the because has means abhi ki baat nahi ho rahi, it is talking about the past. So India had got independence in 1947. Sheila had gone to Mumbai last week. So पिछले बीते हुए टाइम की बात हो इसलिए यहाँ पे हम had use कर रहे हैं. Now rest of the questions you have to do on your own. Now fill in the blanks with the present perfect form of the given words in the bracket. So bracket में कुछ words दिए हैं, इनको हमें present perfect form में complete करना है. She dash in Kolkata all her life. और हमें यहाँ पे live को fill करना है, तो हम लिखेंगे she has lived in Kolkata all her life. My uncle dash for the airport. So leave. So my uncle has left for the airport. So we have done 2 and the rest is your homework. Now next comes the past perfect tense. The past perfect tense tells us about an action completed before the point of time. So past perfect tense हमें जो बताता है ऐसे एक्शन के बारे में जो अभी कंप्लीट हुआ है एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम से पहले. We use had plus past participle to express this tense. So हम इसमें past participle form use करते हैं with had के साथ. The structure of the sentence in past perfect tense is for positive or affirmative sentences. Subject लिखते हैं, फिर had लिखते हैं, then the third form of the verb is used, and then the object is written, and so on. So I had played football in the morning. So अब यहाँ पे had के साथ हमने played लिखना है. She had studied English before. For negative sentences we write had, and had के साथ हम not लगाते हैं, and the third form of the verb, and then the object. They had not moved to New York, and she had not participated in the event. For interrogative sentences, अब interrogative में हमें had को front में लाना है. So had पहले आएगा, then subject will come, and then the third form of the verb will come here. So had Mohan withdrawn the money, and had they managed to get a hotel. Now uses of past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is used to talk about something that happened long ago. So ये तब यूज होता है जब कोई चीज बहुत पहले हो चुकी है. For example, I had met Niharika several years ago. So मैं निहारिका से मिली थी बहुत साल पहले. That day Niharika had left her sunglasses at home. So उस दिन निहारिका अपने चश्मा मेरे घर भूल के चली गई थी. To talk about something that happened before something else in the past. So कोई चीज ऐसी है जो हो गई है बिना किसी चीज के पहले. For example, I had worked there for 5 years before I moved here. So यहाँ आने से पहले मैं वहाँ पे वर्क कर रहा था. Shalu had read the book before, so she told me about the climax when she saw me reading it. So शालू ने पहले ये बुक पढ़ रखी है, तो जब मुझे उसने देखा पढ़ते हुए तो उसने मुझे क्लाइमैक्स बता दिया. Now with verbs such as hope, ऐसे words जैसे कि hope, expect and think to indicate a past hope, जो किसी past hope के बारे में हमें बताता है. Desire that remains unfulfilled, ऐसे hope या desire जो पहले से unfulfilled रह गई हो. For example, I had hoped that I would get a job. मैंने hope किया था कि मुझे job मिल जाएगी. And she had expected that Rimi would tell her the truth. उसने expect किया था कि Rimi उसे truth बता देगी. Now join this pair of sentences using the past perfect tense. Make necessary changes wherever required. Shima finished baking. The guests then arrived. So Shima had finished her baking. Shima had finished baking. Then the guests then arrived. I waited for 2 hours. Then I left. I had waited for 2 hours. Then I left. I waited for 2 hours. Then I left. So children, we have to done the 2 questions, and the rest is your homework you have to do on your own. Next comes the future perfect tense. The future perfect tense refers to the completion of an action by a certain time in a future. So future perfect tense यूज किया जाता है ये बताने के लिए कि कोई एक्शन जो है कंप्लीट हो गया है बाय अ सर्टेन टाइम इन द फ्यूचर. मीन्स फ्यूचर के एक सर्टेन टाइम में वो एक्शन कंप्लीट हो गया है. द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ सेंटेंस इन सिंपल इन फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंसेस. फॉर अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंसेस वी राइट subject plus will or shall, then have, and the third form of the verb, then object. They will have climbed the mountain, and Mahima will have sung the song. So here we have used will के साथ have used किया, and then we have used the third form. For negative sentences, subject will, shall, not, have, third form of the verb, and then the object. So यहाँ पे will shall के साथ हमें not लगाना है, and then we are going to use have. उसके बाद हमें have लगाना है. Geeta will not have arrived by now, and Sanjay will not have completed his work. For interrogative sentences, will shall को हमें सबसे starting में लगाना है, and then the subject, and then have, and the third form of the verb, and then the object. Will the balloon seller have left by now? Or will you have eaten when I picked you up? So here we have used will to form the interrogative sentences here in the future perfect tense. Now, the future perfect tense is normally used with the time expression beginning with by. So, future perfect tense हम use करते हैं time expressions को when they begin with by, जब वो by से start होते हैं. By that time, by then, by next week, etc. So, by से use होते हैं इसमें ज़्यादातर. Next, read the following sentences. The board will have declared the result by next week. अभी यहाँ पे देखो आप सब जगह बाय का यूज किया गया है जो हमने अभी यहाँ पे पढ़ा. I shall have finished the book by the end of the year. You will have submitted a proposal by noon tomorrow, and by next week we shall have finished our assignment. Now fill in the blanks with the future perfect tense form of the given verbs in the bracket. By the end of the month, I will have shifted to another city. You will have to arrive. You will have to arrive by that time. So these are the two questions that we have done, and the rest is your homework. Now rewrite the following sentences as directed in the bracket. So bracket में लिखा हुआ है कि हमें किसमें इसको करना है. First है future perfect में करना है. She will leave for Chennai tomorrow. So she will have. He will have to leave for Chennai tomorrow. Next is past perfect tense में हमें करना है. So she has की जगह हम had करेंगे. She had torn her dress. So we have done 2, and the rest are your homework. You have to do on your own. Fill in the blanks using the correct form of the verbs in the box. So box में हमें verbs को fill करना है. The clues in the bracket will help you. और यहाँ पे कुछ clues दिए गए हैं, इन्हें use करना है, and then you have to fill it. First one is to be written in future perfect tense. So children, this you have to do on your own. Read this, read the boxes here and read here, and then decide which word will suit which one. So जो भी word आपने यहाँ पे fill किया है उसे आप ऊपर टिक करते जाना ताकि आप बाद में confuse ना हो. Now match the two columns in the table to identify the form of verbs correctly. So हमें जो है correct form के साथ हमें इनको match करना है. You have found me a genius in my own kingdom. So अभी जो है जो भी यहाँ पे words column A में है उन्हें उनके form के साथ यहाँ पे column B में हमें आपको जो है वो करना है, इसको matching करनी है. So first है you have found me a genius in my own kingdom. So अब यहाँ पे have का use हुआ है, and so this is present perfect tense. So this is the answer here. Rima was studying all night. वो पूरी रात पढ़ी थी. अब यहाँ पे was का use हुआ है और studying है साथ में. So was and studying हम एक साथ कब use करते हैं? Past continuous tense. So here past continuous tense is to match with second. So by like this, children, you have to do the rest of the exercise. And children, by this we have completed this chapter perfect tense. I hope that you understood whatever I taught you in this chapter, and you have to revise all the rules given in your book and also practice whatever exercise is given to you as a homework. It's for your practice, that's why it's given to you, and I'll be waiting for you with a new video. Till then, stay tuned.